How to know if you have good genetics for building muscle. Hello, and welcome to our channel. Good genetics for building muscle can be defined as genetic factors contributing to a high potential for muscle growth and development. Genetic factors play a significant role in muscle growth, determining muscle fiber type, hormone levels, and muscle recovery ability. This video aims to provide information on determining if you have good genetics for building muscle. It also discusses other important factors for muscle growth, such as nutrition and training. Understanding muscle building genetics. Muscle fiber types and their genetic distribution. The two main types of muscle fibers are fast-twitch and slow-twitch fibers. Fast-twitch fibers are responsible for strength and power, while slow-twitch fibers are responsible for endurance. Genetics plays a role in determining an individual's distribution of these muscle fiber types. For example, some individuals may have a higher percentage of fast-twitch fibers, giving them an advantage in strength and power-based activities such as weightlifting. Others may have a higher rate of slow-twitch fibers, giving them an advantage in endurance-based activities such as long-distance running. Hormonal factors and their genetic influence. Hormones such as testosterone and growth hormone play a critical role in muscle growth and repair. Testosterone is responsible for promoting protein synthesis and muscle growth, while growth hormone helps to stimulate muscle growth and repair. Genetics can influence an individual's hormone levels, impacting their potential for muscle growth. For example, individuals with naturally high testosterone levels may have an easier time building muscle mass than those with lower levels. Genetics and muscle recovery. Recovering from workouts and avoiding injury is essential for muscle growth. Genetics can impact an individual's recovery ability and susceptibility to damage. For example, some individuals may be more prone to muscle soreness or injury, while others may recover faster due to genetic makeup. Genetics and muscle growth potential. Genetics can impact an individual's potential for muscle growth in several ways. For example, genetics can impact muscle size, with some individuals having a naturally larger muscle mass. Genetics can also impact strength, with some individuals having a higher potential for strength gains than others. Finally, genetics can impact the rate at which an individual can gain muscle mass, with some individuals gaining muscle mass more quickly than others. Understanding how genetics impact muscle growth can help develop an effective training program and set realistic goals. It's important to note that genetics is just one factor in muscle growth, and other factors, such as nutrition and training, also play important roles. How to determine if you have good genetics for building muscle. Muscle size and shape. One of the most visible signs of good genetics for building muscle is having a naturally muscular physique. If you have a well-defined and proportionate physique even without training or minimal training, it could be an indication of good genetics for muscle growth. Muscle strength and power. If you have a high level of strength and power, it could indicate good genetics for muscle growth. This could manifest in activities like weightlifting, powerlifting, or sprinting, where your body is required to produce high levels of force quickly. Muscle endurance and stamina. If you have good endurance and stamina, it could also be an indication of good genetics for muscle growth. This could manifest in activities like long-distance running or endurance-based sports, where your body is required to sustain physical exertion over an extended period. Ability to gain muscle mass quickly. It could indicate good genetics for muscle growth if you can gain muscle mass quickly. This doesn't mean that you'll automatically have a muscular physique without putting in any work, but rather that you may be able to build muscle more efficiently than others. Resistance to muscle soreness and injury. Suppose you can recover quickly from workouts and don't experience as much muscle soreness or injury as others. In that case, it could indicate good genetics for muscle growth. This could mean you can train harder and more frequently than others, leading to better muscle growth. It's essential to remember that genetics is just one factor in muscle growth, and good genetics only guarantees a muscular physique if you work. Other factors such as nutrition, training intensity, and consistency are also crucial for building muscle mass. However, having good genetics for muscle growth could give you a slight advantage over others when building muscle. Other factors to consider when building muscle. 1. Nutrition. Good nutrition is crucial for muscle growth, as muscles need sufficient protein and nutrients to repair and grow. Eating a balanced diet with enough calories, protein, and carbohydrates is essential, as is staying hydrated. Depending on your specific goals, you may need to adjust your diet accordingly, such as increasing your protein intake to support muscle growth. 2. Training intensity and frequency. Consistent and challenging workouts are necessary for building muscle mass. This means incorporating exercises that target specific muscle groups and gradually increasing weight and intensity over time. The frequency of workouts is also essential, with most experts recommending training each muscle group 2 to 3 times per week. 3. Sleep and recovery. Sleeping and allowing your muscles time to recover is essential for muscle growth. During sleep, your body releases hormones that promote muscle growth and repair. Getting at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night and good rest days between workouts is recommended to allow your muscles time to recover. 4. Consistency and adherence to a workout routine. Building muscle takes time and consistency. Consistently following and sticking to a workout routine over time is vital to achieving your muscle growth goals. Skipping workouts or not following a plan can hinder your progress. 5. Avoid overtraining and injuries. While it's essential to challenge your muscles, it's also important to avoid overtraining, which can lead to injuries and slow down progress. This means allowing adequate rest between workouts and not pushing yourself too hard too quickly. Additionally, incorporating stretching and mobility exercises can help prevent injuries. In summary, while genetics can play a role in muscle growth, other factors are equally, if not more, important. Proper nutrition, consistent and challenging workouts, adequate sleep and recovery, adherence to a workout routine, and avoiding overtraining and injuries are vital to achieving your muscle growth goals. Genetics can play a role in muscle building, with factors such as muscle fiber types, hormonal factors, and potential recovery being influenced by genetics. However, other important factors include nutrition, training intensity, sleep and recovery, consistency, and injury prevention. Implications for individuals with excellent or poor muscle building genetics. Individuals with good genetics for muscle growth may have a slight advantage in building muscle mass. However, it's important to remember that genetics is just one factor, and consistent effort and dedication are still required. Individuals with poor genetics for muscle growth may have to work harder, but it's still possible to progress with the proper nutrition and training. The importance of focusing on individual progress and goals rather than comparing oneself to others. Focusing on personal progress and goals is essential rather than comparing oneself to others. Genetics is one of many factors influencing muscle growth, and avoiding getting discouraged or comparing oneself to others is essential. Anyone can progress toward their muscle building goals with consistent effort and the right approach.